So we're all stuck at home, working in our living rooms. And while your carbon footprint is significantly reduced because you are not traveling to work anymore, if that's what you normally do, chances are you're not being super sustainable in your house right now. So today I'm going to show you 8 ways in which you can be more sustainable, reduce waste, and make an impact while working from right here, your home office. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things sustainable, eco-friendly, and consumer conscious. If that is content that you are interested in, please consider subscribing to the channel and also pressing the like button and that notification bell that tells you that I post videos every Sunday. The reason why I ask you to do this is because it really helps my channel grow and kind of be visible, which helps me spread the word about sustainability, reducing waste, and making a small impact to reduce overall human impact on the world. So the first way in which you can try to reduce your impact and reduce your waste while working from home is make your own coffee. It is estimated that almost a quarter of all Americans use coffee pods at home, which makes for a lot of waste. In the past, Keurig has mentioned that even though they make all kinds of efforts for these pods to be recyclable, actually they are close to impossible to recycle because of the mix of plastic, as well as the fact that for them to be recyclable, you would have to actually empty out the coffee grounds from the Keurig pods. And of course, I'm pretty sure people don't do that. Other pods are also recyclable-ish. Again, you would have to empty the pods and clean them before throwing them in the recycling bin to make sure that they are recyclable. Of course, though, reducing your waste is not all about recycling. You'd have to actually reduce the amount of waste that you're creating in the first place. So the best way to do that is to make your own coffee. The grounds can be bought in stores like coffee shops, or you can go a step further and even go to a bulk shop if that's available and get your coffee, unless you're a specific connoisseur of coffee like my husband is. Making your own coffee doesn't actually take that much effort than putting a pod into the machine. We use the Bialetti Mocha pot, and it's been with us for almost 15 years, and it's good as new. I mean, it's scratched up, but it's fine, and it makes delicious espresso, which we then mix with a little bit of water and whatever milk we want. I am using oat milk, which I have switched to completely about a month ago, and I'm loving it. The second way in which you can be more sustainable and in fact actually make an impact in the world is by using an alternative search engine. I'm talking about, of course, Ecosia or Ecosia, and I'm pretty sure that if you're watching this channel, you are probably familiar with the search engine. Ecosia donates 80% of its ad profits to deforestation projects, and this has been proven to be true. A lot of research has gone into like tracking Ecosia's money, and you can do it all on Ecosia's website, which is right here. And Ecosia works really well. I have made Ecosia my default search engine on all of my computers here and at work because it actually makes me feel great that I am contributing to something good in the world by doing absolutely nothing but some search on my engine. So if you're in your office going about your work day and you want to take a little break and do some shopping, here's another way in which you can reduce your waste and actually make a greater impact on your local economy. Consider shopping online at an alternative store to the big chain store. The one I'm talking about in particular is Earth Hero. Earth Hero is my favorite store to use online for anything that has to do with sustainable purchases. Their products range from clothing to zero waste essentials to travel essentials to baby items and toys. So everything on Earth Hero website is sustainable. Everything is packaged with the least amount of waste possible, and all the companies are certified sustainable companies. In fact, I've partnered up with Earth Hero for this video, and they have created a custom link for you guys. So when you shop, use this link and you will get 10% off for your purchase. Earth Hero is an amazing alternative to your regular big stores that you normally use for online shopping. And it's because All of their products are actually really, really sustainable. For example, they work with pillowcase, they work with all of these diaper companies, and their range of products actually is really, really wide. You can go from like your zero waste basics to baby clothes and baby toys to like travel essentials to home to clothing for women and men. It's a super wide range. So if you are thinking of shopping, forget about going straight to like the big online chain. Go to Earth Hero, use my code, and get your responsibly sourced stuff. By shopping at an alternative store to a big chain store, you are contributing to a local business, you are making sure that smaller people are getting the money, and you are giving exposure to all the companies that are trying to do good for the world and try to reduce their waste or use more sustainable materials. Another way to reduce your waste and actually make a positive impact on the world is to use Buns. Buns is kind of an app or like a platform where people can trade stuff. So you can identify what stuff you're willing to trade for what, and you can make a trade within your community. The maximum kind of area they allow is 100 kilometers. Of course, now we're not allowed to kind of meet people and trade, but maybe that's something that you can utilize in your future working from home situations. One of my other favorite websites to shop for, specifically zero waste essentials, is Life Without Plastic. Their website is amazing, and they focus specifically on zero waste essentials such as beeswax wraps that I talked about in my previous video, and other things like stainless steel popsicle containers. Random, but really, really useful for the coming months. The next way in which you can be a little more sustainable and reduce your waste by a lot is actually making your own lunch. So I know we are all being a little bit lazy lately, and even I have ordered from Uber Eats, and I chose a company that I know packs in compostable materials. However, a lot of people won't be doing that thinking. So to make sure that you reduce your waste actually through food preparation, just make your own lunch. Not only is it cheaper, it's less wasteful, you can control the ingredients, but it also brings a sense of community and togetherness in your family if you have a family. So if you're living in a place with people, eating together has actually been shown to lead to a healthier lifestyle. People who eat together usually make better food choices when they eat. So people who eat together eat more vegetables and reduce their consumption of things like soda and junk food. If you're a family, eating together models good eating behavior to kids, and research has actually shown that kids who eat together with their families have a better sense of security and grow up to be adults who have better eating habits and eating culture. While you're having your lunch over there, why not use real towels? People get so hung up on using paper towels, but actually they create so much waste. 30% of an average American household waste comes from paper. So by reducing the use of paper towels or eliminating the use of paper towels completely from your life, you are eliminating potentially up to 30% of your waste. Of course not, but you know what I mean. Using regular towels or regular napkins is so much better. You can just use them and then throw them in the wash. How simple. And the last way in which you can reduce your waste at home while working is to let it mellow. Even if you have one of those fancy regulating toilets, you are flushing down 1.5 gallons of water every time you flush. And if you are like me, who have a regular toilet, you are flushing down anywhere between 3 and 5 gallons of water down the toilet, literally, when you are flushing your pee. Additionally, flushing the toilet creates what's called the toilet plume, and that is just all the stuff that's coming out of the toilet as you flush it, all the little particles, and including viruses as well, just goes around your toilet and creates a really nasty kind of cesspool of infection. So by not flushing as much, you're not only reducing the amount of water that's being used, but you're also reducing your chance of getting the nasties. And another very important point that I want to make about reducing your waste and making a bigger impact on the world while working from home is unplugging all of your devices that you're not using. People have done calculations on this, and while it doesn't save you that much money, it does save quite a bit of energy. So especially if you're staying in a bigger house, turning down your heating or turning up your AC unit makes a great difference. Plus, you will feel much more professional and ready to work if you actually dress up in something warmer and like, you know, actual socks and pants than just sit around in your very light clothing. So turn off your heat or turn up your AC, and instead put on another layer. And finally, I want to encourage you to share this video. Not only are you going to help me promote my message of sustainability further than my subscribers, you're also signaling to all of your community that this is important to you and this is something that you want to talk about. By sharing this video, you are raising awareness that this stuff is important. You are showing your community that this is important to you, and you are bringing awareness to the fact that small actions can actually make a big impact in improving our world. Regardless of how you choose to raise awareness and reduce your waste, I'm really happy that you spend this time with me, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this video, especially up until the end. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye. Thank you. Realities of working from home.